Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer. Today I'm doing an online and multiplayer match on the map called Shadow of the Grey. Now this is a great looking map, especially very good for a defense, and that's what I'm doing today. I am defending against Havoc, and I'm playing as the clan Akrund of the Dwarves, and we're defending this. It's not really a siege, but I feel that we're defending the gateway to, well, it seems like a pretty dire Karak. But I really just love the look of the map here. So you've got the massive kind of dwarven shields, the ruined dwarf fortress. And then over here we also have like a Bretonian style little kind of castle, manor house. And the battle is kind of linked with this rather nice looking bridge. So the attackers can attack from two directions, and it is going to be quite hard to hold particularly this area here, and I've only got it kind of really defended by, actually, who are they? The Warriors of the Dragonfire Pass. So there we have those. So I'm playing as Clan Akrund, and we have Havoc, if I can see any of his forces here. He's playing as the Vampire Counts. So we have an undead horde coming to try and destroy this Karak keep. So if you're happy to see Warhammer back on the channel, of course, let me know in the comments below. If you've got any cool maps that I haven't seen yet, that you haven't seen on the channel, leave a link to those, or let me know what they're called. And of course, leave the video a like at the end if you've enjoyed it. So we actually have Isabella Von Carstein. That is who Havoc is playing as today. So I don't know if I can go. Oh, something I could actually go on her. Wait, no, that sounds like I mean, like, press insert and then follow her. God, this isn't making me sound very normal here. So we have the initial force that Havoc will be playing with here. Some Hex Wraiths. Then we also have a lot of Fellbats. So I was pretty nervous about fighting the Hellbats, and especially nervous about fighting the Vargeists. But we're going to see, it's going to be quite an interesting and very fun battle. And if I can just zoom in on Isabella here. Oh no, that's the Terrorgeist. It's been a while since I've actually gone over kind of army comps before. We also have the Mortis engine here. That's Isabella. There we go. Hello. Hello, madam. Lots of zombies. I think there's some more zombies. It's got some Grave Guard as well. And then running through here, a more kind of Grave Guard and Kjarn race. And then he has a lot of Vargeists along this flank, and led by a Necromancer. So there is the Necromancer. So my build, wasn't really sure what to bring. I haven't really played as the Dwarves much before, but we've gone ahead and got a cannon over here, also supported by some Quarrelers, Longbeards. Up here, my defences consist of some Iron Breakers. We also have, I believe, 3 units of Grudge Throwers, or 2. And then we have another cannon there to batter their positions as they try and get close. It's just 2 Grudge Throwers, it seems. Then we also have some Iron Breakers with some Bugman's Rangers here. No Bugman. And then I am sending more forces over to try and defend this pass with the Iron Drakes. We also have Ulfar's Radars and Iron Breakers here. But what I didn't realise was that they could flank around me here. So I've got some Longbeards. Oh, and then my initial defence, the Skulker Guard, with the Longbeards, and some Quarrelers, and King Lun Ironhammer. One of the ethereal kind of lords there. And that was where my final line of defence was. So if they make it past here, then they'll still need to get through here and here. And then right back, we also have some Gyrocopters, some more Grudge Throwers, and some Norglim's Iron Breakers with some Miners and Thunderers, and led by Belagar Ironhammer, and we also have a Runesmith. So I think I've got a pretty good chance of defending this keep. Have my cannons started firing yet? I believe they might have. At least something's firing, and I presume it'd be my cannon. Ah, the Grudge Throwers have gone. So we can see the first volley going off actually mainly hits the defences there. So like just rock formation. We have managed to take out, I guess, a few zombies here. So far, an attack hasn't been launched over here. However, I was seeing a lot of these bats here that I could see that he's probably going to make use of. But Havoc really had to come forward quite aggressively, as I've just got the artillery here, just to pound his army into pieces quite quickly. So we can see the zombies shambling away to their deaths, hopefully. Up here we have the skeleton warriors, and a mixture of skeleton, I believe skeleton warriors and zombies, launching their assault on the fortress. So it's going to be interesting to see those two lines collide, if they're even able to get there, because they are taking an absolute pounding. Constant fire by the artillery to knock out any troops that they can. So I was targeting the zombies there, and I think I might switch it up to the grave guard soon. Whereas the cannon's just trying to get in some shots with firing arc wherever it can. Oh gosh. But here we have the Fellbats coming up to at least hamper the artillery somewhat. So I'm sending my Quarrelers in to melee. They've switched to their axes to try and fend off the Fellbats. Still managing to fire all the meantime. We also have the other unit of cannon here. And in terms of... here we go. So I'm going to be sending in my gyro bomber, I believe. And we do have the grudge thrower throwing in against the grave guard there. So I'm going to... Oh, and we have the other grudge throwers now firing. And now we also have the thunderers firing along with the quarrelers. They can't fire too much because of they'll hit their own men. There we go, taking swaves of skeleton warriors in their initial attack. So the lines are about to meet, and I think I try and get the cannon out of there. It's been a few days since I played the battle, but you can see the bats are still hampering my troops at the moment. Not too amazing effect, and I'm moving my cannon out of there. I think that was by accident, actually. So we have the Fellbats, more Fellbats coming in, but luckily I do have more range to try and take them out here. Still haven't got the gyro bomber. The gyro bomber. No. I was about to say the gyro bomber is on its way, but no, it's not. Which is kind of annoying. Aha! So here we go. I was sending my gyrocopters to try and hamper the Vargeists, as I know that they are kind of really heavy damage dealing units, and I really wanted to take them out however I could. Here we go. Here comes the gyro bomber. Now you're going to see, I'm not focusing on that side too much at the moment because I get some great shots in with the gyro bomber. So there we go. That one missed. Don't know what I was doing there. Okay, well it seems like I'm quite incompetent at the moment, but honestly I was actually doing really well. There we go. Okay, but it seemed better when I was actually fighting it. And then I think I target this full unit. No, apparently I don't. But the Vargeists here are absolutely decimating my gyrocopters. And now they've gone in to the Longbeards. Well, that's really odd, because I swear that I did pretty well with the Skyhammer. Huh. Anyway, you can see here that I'm in a bit of trouble. So we have the Grave Guard going against the Dwarven Warriors here, trying to punch through, and the Vargeists just go on in. Oh jeez, those poor Dwarven Warriors. And then we're also losing here the Slayers. The Grave Guard absolutely decimating the Slayers that I left to guard that flank. And over here, it's a fight for survival. with the Undead and the Dwarven warriors going at it, whacking each other with their weapons. Everyone loves a good whacking. But a lot of Havoc's forces still haven't managed to be committed. And you'll notice that he forgot about his Hex Wraith? Khan Wraith, sorry. He forgot about his Khan Wraith. And these Graveguard as well seems to have been left behind. Let's just go over to this flank now, because he's charged on in some Hex Wraiths. So he did charge in some of the Hex Wraiths. These kind of ethereal units. Okay, so we've got... That flank has been absolutely destroyed. I do have another unit of Slayers, which I'll probably send in, but we are back to our final layer of defense. So far, the units are holding here, and we're taking down this Terror guy slowly but surely. Seems obsessed with trying to kill my Grudge Thrower. But I do still have the Gyrocopters that are managing to fire into the Terrorgeist, and we also have Iron Breakers throwing their Balls of Flame! Balls of Fire! Goodness gracious. But the line here is holding very nicely indeed. They haven't been able to push through. The Vargeists have been destroyed. Up here, we actually managed to win that fight with Ufal's Raiders and Longbeards. And I think he's forgotten about the Terrorgeist. So I think this will make quite a good 2v2 from the fact that it is quite difficult to manage an assault from two different sides. So we have them coming into the position. My bolt throwers firing as quickly as possible. But you can see that he has more Vargeists coming in. He went for a lot of Vargeists. Smashing my Dwarven line. So 5 minutes to go, it's still like all to play for at the moment. So just have to take a quick drink of water as I am a little bit hungover. I literally have woken up and just started to record, so that's probably not a good idea. Don't drink, kids. So we also have Vargeists here smashing the Thunderers, and we also have more Vargeists really just trying to kill that unit of Longbeards. They've held for a long time, which I'm grateful for. But I am still able to fire with Bugman's Rangers down on their position. We also have some Iron Breakers here to help defend. So that Terrorgeist is just going to, well, die. Absolutely surrounded by troops. And it's continued to be hounded by my Gyrocopters with Brimstone guns. This flank is almost cleaned up now. So we're doing okay. We're doing a good job here. So I'm sending men back from this line, from these reserves, to try and hold the line against Havoc here. So here we have some zombies here. Not really doing a whole lot of damage. They're taking a whole lot of fire. Just trying to get the Necromancer out of there. Then we also have Isabella Von Carstein, helping to provide a bit of morale support to her troops on the line. But a lot of their troops, the leadership, not doing so hot. Oh, the Devils of Swartzhafen Vargeists. But we're in a pretty good position now. I'm just pounding whatever units he has engaged on the line. Also doing some friendly fire against my Slayers, but, you know, yeah, it's fine. At the moment, we don't have a whole lot of zombies getting through the line. And the Mortis engine looks like it's trying to move through, but not having a whole lot of luck. And I think I've actually got some artillery firing down on the Mortis engine now. So I'm in quite a good position here. So although the Graveguard are managing to charge into my position, we are trying to defend as best we can. But the Graveguard are losing currently. This attack will soon be fended off. And I'm pretty much sending all my troops now I've just left a few units to kind of defend in case they get any ideas. But at this stage, he doesn't have any other units that he can bring to bear. So we have, oh gosh, the Vargeist attacking my gyrocopters. And now he's going to bring his Hex Wraiths in, oh sorry, Calm Wraiths into the field. Unit's been wiped out, and that's that unit of Slayers. I don't remember Havoc being this static though. I don't know if the replay has messed up. Because he was definitely doing stuff in this attack. Unless he just given up, which I don't think he did. He was definitely fighting with all of his troops. So I think the replay might have gone. Oh no, no, here we go, here we go. The attack orders have gone in. But at this stage, it's looking like it's very heavily in my favour. I do have the gyro bomber. Is that gyro bomber? Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter. Over there. So this unit, I don't know how it's still standing. Graveguard taking a huge amount of fire. Surprisingly, I've still got some of my bolt throwers. So this will be the test to see if the Khan Wraiths have actually bugged out or not. Because in my game, pretty much as soon as they got here, the binding went. Like, utterly went. And all their units began routing. So this is going to be interesting because I actually won this battle. And they didn't actually make it to the fight. So this is odd. Huh. I still think I should win this though. Based on a minute to go. And Isabella, I think, committing herself to the battle now. And I've definitely taken out the Mortis engine too. Gosh, giddly darn. See, hey, wow, my replay working. So this comes up with a draw. That would be inaccurate. But you can see that I do have a bit of an advantage now. We do outnumber him. So here comes the crumbling. Yeah, so here comes the crumbling of those troops. 17 seconds left to go in the battle, and it's pretty sure this is going to be mine. Okay, okay, I can stop panicking now. History remains true to the victor. Close victory. So there we go, I had 1,500 men remaining, and technically all of Havoc's troops had died. So I don't know what the replay did there. So that's kind of odd. But taking a look at the units we have here, most of my units did okay across the board. We had one Thunderers, got 121 kills. The Longbeards did surprisingly well. Good for you, Longbeards. Glad I brought you along. The artillery did some decent damage. Yeah, all of my artillery pieces and yeah, all the Bugman Rangers did quite well. There we go. And I don't think that many of his units would have got too many kills. Just the Graveguard definitely did the best. Yeah, which kind of makes sense. They are pretty good. Oh, and the Devils of Swartzhoff and Vargeists. So, if you enjoyed the battle, of course, leave a like and all that jazz. And I'll speak to you all again very, very soon. So, wait, no, that's not my outro. Until next time, everyone, I bid you a very, very good day.